Here we go, guys. Seth here with IMS Academy. Final roll of the day, 4 of 4, July 16, 2016. And here we go. We start with Nighthawk on my back. And this time, I'm not leaning all the way back trying to get my head to the mat right away. There we go. Start stretching me out. Need to work to get my legs free and release that death grip by Andrews. Here I go to a baseball grip, and he's going to do a really good job of just maintaining, not allowing me to get out here. Check the leg, I hold on to the wrist, I'm able to hop out, immediately take top position, and I start to work that double wrist lock, see if I can go for a Kimura here. But he's using the half guard to help prevent that, and for me to be able to get any torque as he's keeping his hand down by his hips. I'm going to give that up and take advantage of being on top and advance my position here. Of course, we're looking to go to mount, side control. I start to work a Japanese necktie. He's starting to recognize that. He's looking to free that leg because that's already a free hook to secure it. He's staying small. We can switch to a Darce choke here. He starts to get up. Circle around. I bring my hands around at the opposite side now. There it is. Looking to maybe put on an anaconda, kind of side control. I move my head to the opposite armpit, turning it into a north-south choke. Andrew's not hooking my arm with his right arm that's up in the air. He needs to be hooking that up. Oh, then I drive his head into my elbow with my ribs and get the north-south choke. It was a lot of chaining going on there with the subs as Andrew was rolling around. I was just following him and looking for multiple things. Eventually having to get him on the third sub. As he's taking my back here, I'm working for the defense. It's a parachute defense. I actually saw Henry Gracie. He does this one. And he'll hold on to your feet here in this position and stay really low, and there's nothing you can really do except for either eject on the position. But instead of ejecting, I'm looking to capitalize and get on top. That's what I do here. It's a cool little position if you can get your hands down and attack the ankles. Snap down here. Start to work Andrew's back. Instead of dragging him down, Andrew's starting to work up to his feet. There he goes, works up to his feet. And I don't put enough pressure on. So guess what? I'm down on my back, and Andrew is starting in my guard. Immediately tries to create a little bit of space, but you see how my hips, they come up off the mat. You see that daylight there? Anytime you're looking to break the guard, one, you need to have your toes on the mat. Andrew, the top of his feet are flat. He's got dead feet right here. So you need to have active toes. Two, you need to post and keep your opponent's back and hips on the mat before you decide to break. If you do not do that, then it's hard to get the leverage needed on the separation. Now I got to recover guard, but look, my hips lift up off the mat. So in Andrew's toes, they're not on the mat. If your toes aren't on the mat, your legs effectively end where your knees are at. So you need to work on those active toes, Andrew. Let's get them on the mat so you can at least post up to your feet. And even when your toes are on the mat and you post up to your feet, usually guys will look for the next attack or sweep, and the ankles will uncross from your back, and that's your time to recognize that and get up. Again, look, he's trying to create a little wedge, but his toes are on the mat, and every time he does that, I just lift my hips because he's not pushing my hips down to the mat, so his separation becomes zero and not enough. So make sure you put enough pressure either on your opponent's rib cage or on their hips, and push them down on the mat first and create the wedge and the separation. Very important to breaking the guard. And I don't even have that long of legs. So if Andrew's having problems with my legs, they're strong, but they're not very long. They're little stumpy things. Then you can have problems with other people with really long legs. So that's the point here. Eventually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get out, create some space, and actually get in Andrew's guard just to prove a little point here. I just wanted to see if he could pass and break my guard. I couldn't get any subs on him though. I was still fishing for the arm, so Andrew's submission defense was really good here. There's the separation I was talking about. And he tries to control my head. I shuck him off. Now here we go. I'm going to be in Andrew's guard. Watch my feet. Toes are going to be on the mat. I'm going to work on regaining my posture. As soon as I do that, I'm going to keep a very strong base. Mind my P's and Q's. Wait for his ankles to separate. There it is. Toes are on the mat. Trying to still check my posture as he's raising that guard up. Keeping my hands together. So I raise my feet up. See, he looks to attack. I'm in that gorilla pose. Just posture, butt down. There's the separation as he attacks my legs. Checking his ankles. See him keeping his knees in tight now? That's going to prevent from leg locks happening. So now I'm going to roll him up. Oh, I try to take the back. Unsuccessful there. Work for the crucifix here. Hard to get the crucifix choke because I have the wrong leg. Figure forward here. I actually want the bottom leg to be the top leg here to make it a little bit easier. He's keeping his back to the mat. Even though I have that arm around his neck, I don't have position to get any subs, but I use that to again regain a more dominant position. Half guard to mount, cross facing, raise the water level, keep that pressure of the hips high. If you can get in the armpits, do it. Looking to gift wrap them. Posting. I'm just being fast with my attacks here. Look in the arm triangle. Andrew recognizes that. Don't allow your shoulders to get flat during the arm triangle. Andrew does a good job. He bails, turns down. I try to roll with it and take his back, but I'm on the wrong side. Andrew's reaching underneath with his left arm as he's sitting up. He's working for the switch. Boom. Andrew hits the switch. Head arm control here. Work on going for the guillotine. And then turn that over into the mount. Oh, looking for the one arm guillotine. And his head just slips out. Again, look at me inch my hips up. Now I'm in his armpit. Oh, not quite the arm bar. Andrew recognized that at the last minute. Or last second. He rolls to his legs. I use that to take his back again. No figure four here. Controlling the wrist. Looking for the quick arm triangle. Good little scrambles. The chain wrestling is strong here. Defensive chains, offensive chains. Here it is. Getting in the arm triangle. Working that strong grip. Sinking it in. The anchor, I raise that left elbow high. Get that torsion across the body for the tap. Everybody, thanks for watching. Andrew, great roll. IMS, and we out.